Hello everyone, my name is Faith Mutegi and this is my platform, Parenting Conundrums. So welcome back, and if you're new, consider subscribing and sharing within your networks, because this is how we create a village or a network amongst the parents and the guardians to take care of our loved ones, okay? Now, these activities, let me put a disclaimer, it's not a must for you to try all of them. Make it work for your family. Pick what works for you and then make it to the best version possible depending on the season and the dynamics of your family. Okay, so this is a two-part series. There will be some here and I'll be putting up another video, so then you can go through and also come back to it just to counter check on a few things here and there. Okay, so let's go to the first one. Birthday menu. So here you ask the child whose birthday it is, or even the adult. You can even do this for the adult, but in this case we're focusing on parent child, guardian child, and connection. So ask the child to plan or to suggest the menu for the day. Either it can be one main meal, or like from breakfast, from the first meal all the way to your last meal of the day. Yes, there usually sometimes when it comes to the birthday parties, but maybe if you do not have the finances, or it's a day when you just want to have everybody close to you, then you can just have a simple way of celebrating, and this becomes a conversation whereby you can have what you want for the day and it becomes a meal. So you see, maybe it can be their favorite snack. So yes, even though you wanted some healthy options, you can suggest them, but if they break the mold, it's okay, it's their special day. So you can even bake your cake if you're able to. Don't have, if you have kitchen disasters, even better, because you'll see whether you'll eat the burnt out part of the cake or not. So basically, this is just a birthday menu, or it's a special way of, okay, it's your day. What would you like to eat? And then you make it work. Does it need planning? Great. You plan together. So the second one is a birthday photo book. I know I have done a video on this before. We are taking too many selfies, but we are not keeping them in we're not preserving them in a way that your child can access them. Quick question: if right now your child turns 18, or you're not, okay, let me put it this way. If you pass on and your child is not able to access your social media, and that's why you have posted every single photo about their growth and their milestones. If your phone gets lost, falls and cracks, where are you saving your photos? Why not have a photo book, and the children can decide which one they want, or it can be a nice surprise of collecting all the photos and the selfies you have had with them and document them in a fancy way. And I believe the entities that deal with printing and the rest, they have photo books. You still have the photo albums in the supermarket or in the, I think, stationery shops, but most of the times I've seen them in the supermarkets. So can you preserve the photos, put them in a nice fancy way, and the child has something? And I believe they even others that document for the whole year, where it becomes the year 2017, 2020, 2022. So you're documenting the child's life over a period of time, and let it not just be the child in the photos, even for you as a parent and a guardian and family. Okay, so you have the birthday photo book as a second. Number 3, which is something that we are trying, especially now when it comes to the holidays, or during the weekends, you're trying to get substitutes for TV or screen-free time. So the third point is, which are these ideas that you can bring on board such that the screen is not the main focus? So why not try, yes, we're talking about CBC and everything, but why not try make collages, mosaic, art and craft, make birthday cards, make Christmas cards, now that it is in the next few months. Create a craft together. It can be just 15 minutes. If you're not artsy and craftsy and all those things, it's okay. Don't force it. Then take a walk around the neighborhood. Best time to do the conversations. This is where you don't have to have these serious talks. If there's a serious talk that you want to talk, and just tell me, is there a question, non-judgmental responses? Take a walk around the neighborhood, observe. They can tell you who their friends are and all that. Then have an everybody do something talent show. You're 5 of you, you're 3 of you, you're 2 of you. We don't discriminate when it comes to families. Everybody on a certain day, it can be on Friday evening, especially when it's school day, or over the weekend, just designate what works. So you come up with a talent. Is it singing? Is it making the crafts? Is it reading a poem? Is it what is it called, spelling bee, like the most the what, like my favorite word is discombobulated. It is a big word and just means confused. So you have a fun time of people showcasing, and it's not about being perfect, it's about having fun. So if it is a fun fact, if it is someone trying to be a stand-up comedian or whatever it is, have a moment where everybody does something talent show. Then let the ideas come. You can also have a read aloud session. Everybody gets to read aloud a book. This is how you start bringing on board activities that don't need the gadgets. So you're having everybody in the family reading something and knowing that on a certain day at a certain time they'll be presenting, maybe not the entire book because of time and everything, the life has to go on, but like a fun fact. Is it that they summarize it? Is it that they dramatize it, or the skit? Is it that they say the poem with such pomp and flair and all that or whatever it needs to be? Is it that the makeup might be involved because you're trying? So by the time it can be a combination of everybody do something, and or it's basically just reading. What have you learned from your book of the week, book of the month so far? Okay, so that is number 3. Number 4, breakfast date. Let's not leave it to them or us, the adults, going for dates in the morning. Why not have a breakfast date? Why not decide that you're going to have pancakes, fluffy pancakes, not the pancakes that are misshapen on our pans every single morning, and we call that the test pancake. Go to a restaurant or a fun place early in the morning. It could also be the weekend. Remember, keep it to your family, like tailor make it to your needs. Take them for a breakfast date. It can be a surprise, or you can ask them, especially for the preteens, teens, even the youth, the young adults. You can ask them, why not? Tell me, where would you like us to go for breakfast? It could be breakfast, it could be lunch, it could be dinner. You can switch it up, okay? But why not have